So today we're back on the Fiat 500. It's been making a knocking noise from the back. I know that it's the shocks. It's a common fault with the 500s and the Bipper vans and similar setups. They've got a bush on the top that wears out, and then the shock just knocks up and down on the bolt. So I've done the other side. This is the old one. You can just push the bush out. So obviously replace them in pairs. I've gone with the genuine magnetic Morellis to replace them, so they should be good for a little while. But these are dead easy to change. If you know what you're doing with spanners, you'll have this done both sides in half an hour. There's just a 15mm bolt at the top, a 19mm bolt at the bottom that goes right through. They're not very tight, so we'll whip them bolts off and we'll swap it out. Right, so I cracked them off with a breaker bar first, and yeah, they're not very tight, so you can probably just do it by hand and then just do one side at a time so that the axle doesn't drop too far and you don't damage any cables, brake pipes. So yeah, let's top one off. We'll take the bottom off. And that should go up. I think it's dodgy anyway. So yeah, as I said, I've gone for the magnetic Morellis, which is a genuine part, I'm led to believe. There's a code, and yeah, so the bush just pops out. This one isn't quite as bad yet, but yeah, I just better replacing them in pairs. So we'll get this one on and torqued up. So you obviously just want to make sure there's no crud in the threads. And then yeah, just put them back together. So for the bottom, the tension on the spring's quite tough. Obviously, you can just about get it. Just put a jack onto the axle and help it up, so you can line the bolt. Just wiggle it until the bolt goes through. Oh no. So every mechanic is different with the way they tighten up bolts. I like to tighten them until I feel resistance, and then I stop and I'll torque them up properly. I'm quite anal with torque wrench settings, so I'm going to torque these up. Now, to be fair, the torque wrench settings for these shocks are a bit vague. So the bottom bolt is 77 to 94 Newton meters, and the top bolt is 67 to 74 Newton meters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the top bolt at 70 Newton meters and the bottom one at 90, and that should be fine. So 90 Newton meters on the bottom. And then I'm going to do 70 Newton meters for the top. Yeah, so that's that done. Like I said, it's a nice and easy job, easily manageable at home. And if you're like me, the wheel bolts are 100 Newton meters. That's what I do them to. Yeah, they're a bit vague as well, but I think they're between 90 and 104 or something. So I just do them to 100 Newton meters.